Who wants some more here? Right? Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Wait, I saw Liz. All right, whoever gets one, gets them. Here, Jenny and now Lisa, look at me. All right, well the good news is there's a whole bunch more of them back there. In that green bowl, when you leave, you can all take home some M&Ms with you. All right, you get a reminder that's really sweet. And there's sometimes on the goofball. Masterful manifester is what we are. We want to claim that. What's your superpower? I'm a masterful manifester. I know how to bring things from the invisible principle into the visible aspect of my life. How? By choosing my thoughts, by thinking the way I want to think. Oh my gosh, it sounds so simple. It is. It is. We just have to remind ourselves. Ernest Holmes again. We mean by demonstration. Same thing as manifestation. Bringing into our experience something which we have not experienced before. Well, does anybody ever get stuck in thinking, well, it's always been like that? Or does anybody ever get stuck in thinking, well, that's all I have? Of course we do. Bringing into our experience something which we had not experienced before. Ah. Now where did it go? Bringing it in as the result of our conscious thought. And unless it is possible to do this, this whole science is a mistake and a delusion. He said that. Unless that's possible, this whole thing that we're doing is a mistake and a delusion. Of course, he didn't think that because he wrote many books telling us that he does believe it. Unless there is a divine principle, a universal soul, or a subjective medium, which of itself, without any help or assistance, can produce things and will produce things, there's nothing in this teaching. But there is a divine principle, and what it does for us, it must do through us. Through us. Our part of the demonstration is to set the word in motion. There's to speak the word again. Set the word in motion, thus compelling through the law, spiritual law, it just means the way it works, the result of manifestation. To think of something that's never been here before. Maybe we've never had the experience that we say we want. But the trick there is to not let that limit us. We may not have ever had this thing we're praying for. But we need to know that when we're praying, this God hears us. We need to know that there's something bigger going on, even when we get stuck sometimes in the yuck. When we all get stuck in the yuck. There's a talk title. Will someone write that down for me? Stuck in the yuck. We all get stuck in the yuck. But we're asking ourselves to believe in the power that can bring a new experience to us. So this invisible power and the substance, you answered it, is flowing through us. It's flowing through our thoughts and our deep-seated beliefs. Therein sometimes is why we get stuck, because we have deep-seated beliefs that happened when we were 3. But we don't even know maybe that they're stuck there. But those deep-seated beliefs it's flowing through. So we want to change the thoughts and beliefs so that what flows through is better. Now I have some visuals for that, so let's go to that. All right, so the greater power of the source, wanting to move through my mind, your mind. Sometimes if it's moving through fear and through lack and confused thinking, not so good results. Okay, so imagine that your mind is sort of the thing that it moves through. This thing is moving through what? What's in there? Is it moving through fear? Is it moving through lack? Is it moving through confused thinking? It has no other choice than to have not good results. There's no other way around it. It's the way it works. If our mind is in fear, the only thing the law can produce for us is fearful experiences. So we need to clean that part up. So go to the next one, please. The greater power of the source, my mind. If my mind is peaceful and abundance and clarity, you can fill in a lot more words, but just to keep it simple, good results. This has nothing to do with good or bad. You being good or bad. He sees you when you're bad or good. Nothing to do with it. Can you get your mind peaceful? Can you get your mind to believe in abundance? Can you get your mind clear? I was using the word muddy in my own thinking about this. Muddy. It says my mind is muddy. As it flows through, the only thing that's going to come out is mud pies on the other side of this. If I can get my mind clarity to see clearly, the only thing that the law can say is, all right, good results. You can be the saintliest person in the world. But if you're living with the first one, you're going to get fearful experiences. experience. And you can consider yourself maybe not even that great of a human being. As long as you can do this, you're going to get good results in your life. The good news is most of the time if you're doing this, you are an exceptional human being. You don't have to worry about that. So it's this part in the middle, this my mind part that is flowing through. And then the last one is simply this. To ask ourselves, what is the source passing through? What is it that the source is passing through? That's really a key thing. So our work, as I see it, is to continually be cleaning up our consciousness by whatever means. If that means reading something on a daily basis, like the Science Mind magazine to help remind us. If that means coming to Sunday service, if that means taking classes, you can go on like YouTube and all kinds of TED Talks and get beautiful information. Using that information to clean up your consciousness so that we're not letting it pass through all the fearful stuff and all the lack thinking, and to instead install some sense of, I'm claiming peace, I'm claiming clarity. I speak my word for peace. I speak my word for clarity. See, what did he say? No lack in the principle. We're speaking our word for these new things, so that what the source is passing through is something that we actually want to have experienced in our life. Every day. It's not a one and done. In this world we live in, we want it fast, we want it now. Don't we? Am I the only one who feels that way? We live in an internet age where we get mad if it takes 2 minutes for the answer to upload into our computer. That's an eternity nowadays. If it doesn't come within the first 3 seconds, we're screaming at our computers. Maybe you're not. A lot of people are, oh, this darn computer is so slow. Well, what about before we even had computers? We had to go to the library. Or we had to borrow or buy dictionaries. You know, it took a long time to get the information that we want. We want it now, we want it fast, we want it instant. We want it one and done. You've seen the commercial? I think I mentioned this before. There's that commercial about if I can just eat 1 piece of broccoli, then that's my nutrition, that's enough. No, it's not. If I can get down and do 1 push-up, okay, done, 1 and done, I'm good. Anybody who works out knows that they work that way. We live in a one and done society, but when it comes to anything worthwhile, it's not a one and done. It's a continual practice. We are constantly then choosing our thoughts. Now, I'm really big on, you also have to sometimes release the stuck in the yuck part. You got to sometimes release that out. I did a good dose of that this morning. You just asked Ross and Mary Sampson. I did a good amount of getting some of the yuck out so that I can get back to what I know. So by all means, find people that you can get the yuck out. Find people such as myself who are beautiful practitioners here, or a very trusted friend or family member or a therapist. Find someone that you can get the yuck out, because when it gets stuck in our head, it's flowing through that yuck. Get the yuck out, and then again, I'm choosing to know I'm a child of God. I'm choosing to know I am abundant. I'm choosing to know clarity and guidance for myself. It's an everyday thing. It's important to notice that I'm saying masterful manifester and not masterful manipulator. Because sometimes what we do is we want to manipulate our world. We want to figure out how to move all our chess pieces around our world. And what I'm saying is, and same as what Ernest Holmes saying, is that we got to go to the bigger source. Not just to manipulate what we see in front of us, but to go to that place that says, I'm bringing in an experience I've never even had before. But I can imagine it. I can imagine it, I can dream it. Now I need to keep that in my mind so that Spirit is passing through all of that. We are manifesting, not manipulating. Concrete example, the best one I know, resources, money. It's the best one because it's the most concrete example. When we're manifesting in maybe a clumsy way or a willy-nilly way, when we don't understand what's often in there until we hear ourselves talk, we end up manifesting lack. So if you have any thoughts in your head that say, there's not enough, of whatever